And then the lights went out all over the town?
Yep, they did. Everywhere. All right, Kevin O'Brien, what's he running at? Running in the 9th spot. Kevin having a pretty good day out here. Hadn't do much admin duties, so just kind of relaxing and enjoying the race here, I guess. Matthew Breckel in 8th, Christopher Perryman in 7th, Robert Craze in 6th. Robert having a great day out here. Wow. Dustin Lee in 5th, William Kirk in 4th, Jeremy Patterson 3rd, Travis Townsend in the 2nd spot, just about a little over half a second back of Shawn Butler. I don't know if that sound goes out again. I'm thinking about I might take it. The next time it happens, I'm taking it up to my computer guy at home. Either find out what's the matter with it or put a sound card in it, so I'm not using an onboard sound card. It just happens so sporadic.
That's why I believe you have a hardware issue. So I'm going to give you that information when we get done here, and all the information you need is on the site that I'm going to give you, so that you can create the disc and do the test yourself.
All right.
Well, they are really spread out now, and I'm watching this group here in 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and these 3 guys have been together since we dropped the green flag this last time, and they're just not getting far away from one another. Jeremy Patterson, William Kirk, and Dustin Lee.
Yeah, it looks like they're having a really good race here, these guys. Dustin Lee and
Caution
we
out.
have a yellow.
Caution out.
Spin off too.
Christopher Perryman.
Looks like he was all alone. Just kind of a slow loop.
Go back and watch a little bit of this. It looks like he was drifting it around the turns here.
Yeah, it looks like he got by without hitting anything. That's good.
Yeah. And that was
Killed what's left of those tires.
Yeah, he'll definitely be probably stopping and getting those tires changed. Well, it's something probably Shawn Butler did not want to see, but well, you know, a few caution laps here kind of give these tires a chance to cool down if they don't come down pit road, but here they all come.
Nah, they're all going to come. They've been out there for about 12, 15 laps. They couldn't make it on fuel. They were going to be a few laps short. Everybody wants new tires and fill her up so we can go the rest of the way.
Kevin O'Brien's staying out. Looks like he wanted to stay out there, maybe lead a lap, and he does. All right, everybody coming to their pit stop here. Right side tires going on. Left side tires going on. Shawn Butler first one out.
Race for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th off of pit road was good.
All right, Shawn Butler coming out first. Travis Townsend second. Dustin Lee third, and Jeremy Patterson fourth. And William Kirk fifth. Coming off pit road.
They had some really good pit stops, 14-second pit stops, really.
Yeah, Shawn Butler's was a 13.6. Wow.
Woo.
Yeah. And Dustin Lee's was a 13.8.
Oh, that's fast.
Travis Townsend had a 15.2 second pit stop. So quite a bit slower, but still managed to come out in second.
Yeah, that 15-second stop almost cost him second place because Dustin Lee got right up to his door.
Yep. All right, so Christopher Perryman going to be starting in the back, clear in the back of the field. Everybody has stopped at least twice now. Well, sorry about this, guys. Sorry about the shortened version of the race here, of the broadcast, but couldn't be helped.
Nothing you can do about that, Rudy.
And then, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, lately, I don't know, I got other issues I got to see if I can figure out. I don't know what's going on. When I go to shut my computer down, you can let it sit there for a week, and it still won't shut down.
Does it tell you it has processes running?
No, it just sits there, you know, saying it's shutting down. You know, it's a blue screen and it says shutting down. So there's no way to check it and see if it has anything running. It didn't say anything before I clicked shut down.
That's a RAM problem. That's definitely RAM.
Yeah, if you're not getting errors and it's not shutting down, it's having trouble clearing the cache.
Do you clear cache, Rudy, every day?
On the computer?
Yeah.
How do you clear the computer cache?
Easiest way is to reboot it.
Yeah.
I've heard conflicting stories that rebooting every day, the parts get hot, they get cold, they expand, they contract, and they wear out faster. They become more susceptible to internal issues. I heard if you leave it on too long, you end up with lots of RAM problems and heat issues, break down the machine too fast. So you can kind of judge it on your own, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, as to which way you want to do it. I leave mine on for about 5 straight days, and then I reboot it.
Yeah, I do the same thing, Roger. I do the same thing. I'll leave it running for a couple of days or 3 days, and all of a sudden I just shut it down.
First time it acts like it's going to hesitate or run slow or anything's glitchy, I'm resetting it right there.
Alright, well, everybody's lined up here, double file. Lights are off on the pace car. Ed, you want to call it down for me, please?
I sure can, Rudy. Pace car's in. Boogie, 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 guys. Let's go racing.
Shawn and Travis go into turn one here. Looks like Shawn's got just a little bit of an edge over Travis this time. Travis going to have to settle for second spot, and he closes the door on Dustin Lee. Dustin had to lift just a little bit there, or he had a heck of a run on him. Probably going to take that position away. Travis on the inside of Shawn now to try to take the top spot away from Shawn. Look at this battle going on here, guys. Side by side coming out of turn 4.
A little earlier, Shawn was able to work that high line long enough to hold him off.
Got a yellow.
Got a yellow. Debris. Oh, no, it's not.
Christopher Perry.
Yeah, there's debris. There's debris from guys hitting the turn 4 wall.
Boy, he took a big hit.
Christopher Perryman just got all that damage fixed. He's tore up again.
I think that'll put him out of the race.
Oh, Timothy Lewis is the one that started. He hit Timothy Lewis. Looks like Timothy Lewis might have got loose on that. So
Yeah, that got Perryman in it when Perryman was trying to get woed up, so he didn't hit him too hard. The 14 of Steve Hurst got right in the back of him, and he is smoking it down the pit road.
Lewis. They come into the turn.
He got help, Rudy. He got help right there.
Oh, Vic got into the back of Timothy. Oh, man. Not sure if they just had different braking points there or what, but yeah, he had a little help on that one. Doggone.
Yeah, I think Vic had just a little more roll through the center of the corner than Timothy did, and he just barely clipped him. And it doesn't take much. With the limited amount of grip you got, it doesn't take much. You get one turn sideways. Especially right there where you're starting to get back in the throttle a little bit.
So Travis Townsend, our leader out here.
Oh, I just watched Thomas Lee run into the end of pit wall.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. And he was working so hard to get back to the front. He had moved up to the 5th spot. And he made a late decision to come in, and he paid the price for that.
He's on pit road now. Let's see. I don't know if he had any resets or not. Not sure if Christopher's going to have any resets because, boy, his truck is tore up. Looked like Tommy Lee's going to have to sit there and get some of that damage fixed up. Timothy Lewis and Steve Hurst still sitting on pit road too.
I was just listening to the radio chatter, and he was taking full responsibility for making a very poor late decision right there.
Did you hear Vic say anything about running into Timothy? Did he? Or no, nobody said nothing?
I did not hear anything between the drivers, but all that happened kind of quick, and I was just kind of getting away from the front to head back towards the back, so I really wasn't paying attention to that. If he did, and I'm sure it wasn't intentional. No. Looking at it, there's no way that was intentional.
It looked like he was trying to keep from hitting them, and it just happened. Different braking points. And
yeah, I gotta agree. It looked like he was trying to move up to the high side. He saw that he was quicker, and he was trying to go to the outside to give Timothy a little more time to get that truck, going in front of him, and it was just too late. He just got in the right rear corner. Man, we were doing really good. We had a couple of nice long runs, and now we're having a little yellow fever here.
Yes, yeah, that's for sure.
All right, Ed, get the antidote out and give it to all of them.
Yeah, okay.
Well, next time by, we're going to have 30 to go, so I guess that's really not too bad. I don't know exactly how many cautions they've had now because of them all. It's kind of messed up, but I would have to say this is probably caution number 4.
Yes, it is. And the last 3 have been really close together. The last 2, anyway, have been really close together. And with about a 15-lap run in between the 2nd and 3rd there.
It looks like Christopher Perryman has taken his truck behind pit wall. So
yeah, he had massive damage.
He had massive right side damage to that truck.
Tommy Lee and Steve Hurst still on pit road.
Thomas Lee there coming in the pit road hit that inside burial wall there, missed the pit there a little bit, messed with his towing on in front of that truck, so he can't turn left, he says, so he's gone back into pit.
Oh man, that's a bummer. That just ruins your whole day. All right, lights go off on the pace car, and everybody gonna start doubling up here.
Well, let's see if this is as an aggressive a restart as the last one, because I did notice on that last restart for the caution that everybody was trying to get a little move on, maybe feel it out, see what they had, or try to get that before the goodie was gone, get a little position.
Yep.
It got a little dicey, and that's how I think how we kind of ended up that wreck. Everybody was pushing it just a little more. You know, we're inside the last half of the race. You got to know what you got right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's time to start planning your strategy here for the end of the race, and you know, you got to start using everything you can use. These guys are going to be out here 30 laps on these new tires, so let's see what they got. All right, Ed, call her down for me, buddy.
His car's in. Green flag drops. Boogity, boogie, boogie, guys. Let's go racing.
Travis trying to get out there to an early lead. Dustin Lee on the inside of Shawn Butler. Working him
William D.
over.
Kurt, boy, gonna jump up on that high side with Shawn there.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid to go 3 wide earlier in the race when he had a run like this too.
Dustin Lee trying to protect that position. Kind of comes up in front of William Kurt and slows him up a little. Oh, man. They're using every bit of these turns when they come off the turn.
Kevin O'Brien just hit the wall really hard off 4 and went about halfway down the front stretch up against the wall to keep it out of everybody's way.
I seen that. He saved it, though. Good save. They lost that ton of position on that, but good save.
There, William D. Kurt gets that roll in at the 3rd spot from Dustin Lee there.
That was a nice clean pass. Ooh.
Oh, it sure was.
Shawn Butler hitting the wall, getting out of shape. Manages to save it though. And still hangs on to the back bumper of our leader, Travis Townsend. Man.
Just funny, guys. It's watching the smoke come off William D. Kurt's truck here when he gets out of come up out of turn 4 there. The smoke just rolled out of the back of that truck. That's funny.
I'm sure he's got the hammer down on that thing, doing everything he can to try to catch up to these leaders.
And he's had several opportunities where he's made a run at them and something's happened every time to bring out caution, or you know, he's gotten into a battle where he got stuck on the outside. So he may feel like he's got something for these 2 guys up front. He wants to go show them now and maybe put a little pressure on, see if he can make them make a mistake.
Yeah, exactly, Roger. I think that's his plan. But got to get it through the turns. He's still skating a little bit through the turns.
I thought I heard somebody downshifting. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. It just kind of
I didn't hear that.
Jeremy Patterson in the 5th spot. Not really high, but boy, does he save it.
And it looks like the 33 truck of Thomas Lee has rejoined the event. He's 4 laps down right now, but it looks like they got a bunch of that damage fixed for him.
Robert Cray's doing a great job out here in 6th spot, just riding around, enjoying himself, and just taking care of his truck. He's been pretty clean most of the day. And another one we haven't talked much about either was Matt Breckel. Matt Breckel seemed like he has avoided every accident today. his truck is like in near perfect condition.
Yeah, I think he was not in a rush to go anywhere. Matt Burko wasn't. He just out there riding
Got him out
around
for
and
second
try to
here, guys.
save his equipment. It looks like William D. Kurt's going to look at you know take that position away from Butler there. Let's see what happens here.
He got a great run off of 2 and really moved down inside of him there going into 3. But Shawn's hanging tough on the outside. That does not really surprise me with his skill level, but it does surprise me with the grip level in this track.
Yeah. Well, those two love racing each other. And they're good at it. They're good at putting on one heck of a show. He still has not. Oh, I guess he did tear him, but boy, Shawn come over to kind of take the air off of him, like you were saying earlier there, Roger. Take the air off of that rear spoiler, make him a little bit loose.
That was a pretty gutsy move by Shawn. I think he kind of said, okay, I'm going to let you get it here, but getting down into 3, I'm going to see if I can't make you loose, so you got to give that right back to me. Yep. It didn't work out for him. William held his ground.
Well, Dustin Lee trying to kick that situation, but I don't know. If he got a little loose there, he did.
Oh, William Kirk got a little loose off it too. I don't know if that's going to slow his run, but Townsend clipped the wall
a little bit.
These front 5 here are in a battle now.
There he goes.
They know it's time to go.
William Kirk on the inside of our leader, Travis. Well, he may have a run on him this time. Travis being a little bit loose coming out of the turns, and he slides it. Oh, my God, was he loose that time.
Sure was.
And Shawn sees that and wants to go with William Kirk. They're going to hang Travis on the outside there, hanging him out to dry.
Yeah. Shawn knows it's only a matter of time before that inside line prevails. That's where he wants to be, so he can slide right through that open door too. But these two keep getting real loose, coming off the corner side by side. They're really doing a great job of hanging on to it, and they're going to catch a lap truck here pretty quick.
Oh, Dustin Lee just sitting back here watching the action there and wait for one of these trucks to make a mistake up there front.
Travis hit the wall coming off of turn 4 again. All 3 of them are pushing those trucks to the limit right now. All 3 of them are seeing this. The tires falling off. They're loose out of every turn. Oh, man, look at Travis drifting up the corner.
Hit the wall
way wide, and he
time.
creamed the outside wall right there.
Oh, that left him.
That's a bunch of damage.
I don't think that's going to buff out.
And now, I don't. You better get Mako.
Yep. He hit that wall a ton. Oh, William gets loose that time. Oh, man. Travis had to keep it off of him. And Jeremy Patterson looking to the inside of Dustin Lee now, and that's for the 4th position.
Well, Dustin Lee got a little wobbly there. The wheel going back and forth there and getting loose now. The tire's getting hotter.
Jeremy takes that position.
Will Lee Kurt's going to look on the inside again. Oh, going to pull it back up in line.
You know, I've seen tonight 2 guys that seem like they really have the rhythm, really are consistent, and that's the 88 of Shawn Butler and the 38 right there. He has made a run, Jeremy Patterson, 2 or 3 times from the back towards the front and stalled out right about here every time. I'm really interested to see if he's going to be able to finish the run towards the front because he's about as consistent as Shawn is.
Travis Townsend come down there and just kind of closed the door on Jeremy. Jeremy had a good run right there. Boy, Travis is sliding it through these turns.
He sure is, Rudy.
We haven't seen somebody do that since Tony Godwin used to race her. Man, he was the master at that. He could run 20, 30 laps like that, just broadsiding it around the turns and maintain the lead.
You sure did, man. We called him the drift master.
He was slide job in the crossover right there between Kirk and Townsend going up the front stretch.
This is getting really dicey up front here, and Shawn being out there in the front is just loving this. These guys racing the heck out of each other back here because he's just pulling away now.
And Patterson is just itching. Can you guys settle this for 1 lap so that I can pick one of you off and then go after the other one? Please settle this. And now he's inside Townsend.
Yep. Oh boy, so Townsend might have used up his tires now with all that sliding he was doing. and hitting the wall like he hit it, he could have knocked out the toe and could be struggling with it.
He does have some damage down the right side of the truck. I don't know how much it's affecting, but I think all the hard racing is doing the most effect. It's killing these tires, especially the right side tires.
And now Dustin Lee right there. Dustin wanted to look on the inside of him. So Travis definitely falling off. William Kirk in the second spot. He's trying to reel in Shawn Butler, but he's about 3/4 of a second behind Shawn. And he every time struggles to keep that thing off the wall.
It's a 51 going to go from 5th to 3rd right here. He got a great run off of 4.
Boy,
He sure did.
Man, that was amazing right there. And now he's got Jeremy trapped on that outside. Looks like he is going to pass him. For Dustin Lee moving into the 3rd spot. Jeremy still in 4th, but not by a bunch.
The 51 got a little help right there, Rudy, from the 83. He got right up on the back bumper of the 38 at exit, got him a little bit loose, and that let the 51 clear him. And now the 38 and the 83 are going to go at each other.
A lot of good action going up here, boys. A lot of good action.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This has been turning out to be a pretty good race. You guys keep an eye on that for a minute. I'm going to go back here and check out, see what Matthew Breckel running in the 7th spot all by himself. 8.6 seconds behind the leader, but doing real well.
Awesome job.
Timothy Lewis running pretty good here after that little bit of a bump job that he had. He seems to be doing pretty good, running in the 8th spot. Vic Greenwood, no, ain't one we really haven't talked about all that much tonight. Running in the 10th spot back here, has lost a couple of positions. But the last one on the lead lap. All right, so back up front here now. Looks like
this is an epic battle right here.
Travis Townsend trying to work, still working over Jeremy Patterson on that high side. Travis pretty strong on that high side, but as he slides around the turn, oh man, and Jeremy takes it back away from him. So those two having a ball out there running together.
Well, Dustin Lee wants that 2nd spot.
Hey, is he working over the back of William Kirk or what, huh?
He sure is. But William there, he got a little shook up a little loose there and a couple times there, so we'll see what happens here. Dustin Lee trying to look on the inside there.
I think you're seeing a product of these guys that have been racing so hard. When they get pushed up to the outside, that right rear tire pays the price for that. I think that's why you're seeing some of these loose trucks now.
Oh yeah, definitely, Roger. Yeah, I see William there just got loose again there, and he re-corrected it there and turned the wheel to the left.
The guy that's just sitting there smiling through his visor is old Shawn Butler. He's just driving away while these guys race each other. No pressure. I'm able to just cruise. Heck, he's out to around 1.5 seconds now.
Here's my thing, Raj. If I know that leader's, getting away from I would think I would pull in the back of that driver in front of me and draft with him and push him down the straightaways, catch up to our leader, then race it from there.
Guys, I just seen Robert Craze come out of turn 4 and lost it, come down and hit the inside wall, but managed to save it. Did not bring out the caution. So great job by Robert.
I guess so. Yeah, good job. There we go. Dustin Lee gonna take the outside lane.
Wow, and he put a power move right there.
Wow.
I'm not so sure that wasn't a wave by.
Now William Kirk working over the back of Dustin Lee's truck, trying to make him loose. Coming to the line here, guys, going to be 10 laps to go. Shawn Butler just like cruising around here.
That's when you hook up with that driver. Like I said, you got to draft them up there and get them up there. Dustin Lee and William D. Kirk just hooked up the bumper to bumper, man, and just go.
Well, as the laps wind down, I think the real race here is going to be for 2nd place, because I don't think with Shawn Butler being in another zip code already that anyone's going to have anything for him barring a late caution.
No, you're probably right. You're Raj.
The race is going to be here for Probably second through fifth. Although I think Travis he's pretty much out of it. He's used up his tires, and he's pretty much out of it. I think he's losing a lot of ground to these three. But I see Dustin Lee kind of maybe starting to pull away a little bit now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rudy. I agree with you about the 83. I think the little bit of damage he got from slapping the wall, and they were racing so hard, I think his tires are gone. And these other three guys here, Dustin Lee, William Kirk, and Jeremy Patterson, I think they're going to race each other. I think Jeremy's kind of laying in wait right there to see what these two guys in front of him are going to do. I think he's going to try to sneak up there and steal second from both of them in one shot.
Well, I'm telling you guys, somebody in that three right there is downshifting in turn three. Because I can hear it. I know my hearing's not that good, but somebody is downshifting. One of them three.
I'm going to check it out, Rudy, real quick. I'll get aboard of Dustin Lee and William D. Kurt and Jeremy.
Do it that time, but they did it the last time.
I was about to try to confirm that it was not the 38 because I have changed to his onboard camera and I did not hear a downshift.
They did not.
There's a move.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. This is going to be the battle right here for second, third, and fourth. And you know, this could wind up to be, if there's a wreck and them three wreck out, Travis could come on and finish and take second spot. You know, we've seen this where these guys have done this on the last lap. They get together and well, maybe not them three, but we've seen three guys or two or three guys get together on the last lap, and somebody that was sitting way in the back wind up coming home second spot.
I found my culprit.
The 51.
The 51 downshifted.
There you go. I told you. I told you, my hearing's not that good, but I can hear somebody downshifting.
They run on the outside for William Kirk right here off of 2 down the backstretch.
Yeah, he's got a great run. Okay, this time, bye guys. We're going to be 5 laps to go.
Oh, he got way loose on the exit of 4 right there on the outside.
Oh,
still loose.
Got into Jeremy.
Wow. Live or something? I thought it was live. Heck, you called that out before he even did it on my camera.
He got loose twice, and I think it was all a product of him being on the outside and pushing a little to hold the 51. But he did a great job of keeping that off the 38 for sure.
Well, they're going to have to, Jeremy's going to have to pick it up a little bit here if he's going to try to get by Dustin Lee. I'm not sure if he's going to try, but I know Jeremy, he's not going to be happy there with third place. If he's that close to second, he's going to do everything he can to try to get by Dustin for that second position.
Oh, Dustin Lee goes way up the hill.
He left the door open.
Yes, he did.
Oh, William D. Kurt's going to get that look on that. Oh, he's going to get it. Nope, he's going to stay right back there and let these guys fight it out.
Man.
Not being able to use the track up on exit hurt the 38 right there. The 51 did a good job of getting down there, getting him pinned down so he couldn't get a run at all on the exit.
Yep. Yeah, Dustin's no stranger to the little tactics that you can do to keep somebody from passing you. He's no stranger to that stuff. Now, I'm not saying that's cheating or bad. That's just good racing. That's knowing how to do it.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. That is just that's just strategy, basically.
Yeah.
In-car decision to keep a strategy to keep a guy from being able to go back to throttle while you're going back to the throttle. It's a great move.
Boy, William Kirk was so loose that time, and he saved it, man. I'm telling you what, I bet you he was just sawing on that wheel coming out of that turn.
Bet he was too, Rudy.
Jeremy right up on
Jeremy's trying to get him loose now.
Boy, I'm telling
Got
you
right
what,
up underneath the back of him.
he just can't get that pass complete, can he? 2 laps to go, guys.
Don't look like you have enough horsepower on that truck to get past him, Rudy, some reason.
Well, I don't know if it's horsepower or lack of tires.
I think it's the flat angle and no grip are really killing him on exits. The 51's doing a great job of keeping that line where he can't get that run and put all that power down. He's having to really be gentle with that throttle. They're coming to the white flag right here.
Yep, white flag, guys. One more lap, and these guys battling really hard. 3 seconds behind our leader. And I'm not sure maybe if Dustin's finally just saying, you know what, I'm putting the hammer down. Or Shawn's just, Jeremy's just kind of saying, you know what, I'll take third and not wreck my truck.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I would fall into, Rudy. If I'm in third spot, I'm not going to race him no more.
Yeah, too many times we've seen bad things happen on the last lap like that. And, them guys get wrecked out like that. But here comes Shawn to the win. This track that everybody dreaded. Twin Ring Motegi, Shawn Butler taking the win here today. 100 laps. Great job by him. Congratulations. Wow, that was a great finish.
Yeah, he made that look way too easy.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Because this place is not that easy to drive.
These guys had a heck of a race here today. So, well, let me know when they're done congratulating them down there, guys, and we'll get down here and have a word in with them. I'll let you guys interview them. How's that?
Okay.
You and Roger interview them. My head's not in it now. I'm trying to think about what the heck could be the matter with my computer. I can't be having this right now. Let me know when to open the mic.
Okay, Rudy. When they're still talking here.
Yep.
Well, they're all disconnecting from the server.
Well, I hope the top three aren't. Better tell them.
We should be good to go now, boys. They're going to give us just a minute here to start doing the interview. So, Rudy, Ed, take it away.
Are you ready?
Okay, Rudy, let's hit it.
Okay, you got it.
Whoa, hang on, Rudy, I got to fix my thing here. Okay. Hey, Shawn Butler, you got a copy?
I got you, Ed.
Yeah, I had fun, man.
Tigi. Great run you had out there. Boy, you battled for a while there to get back up in the front there from Travis there. You got by him. Awesome. You guys had an awesome race there with Travis and William D. Kurt, Jeremy, Dustin Lee, all the front runners up there. What a battle you guys had, and what a win, man. Geez, you drove the heck out of this track, man. You showed them that you had a truck to beat, and you did, too. So congratulations, Shawn. Wow, I couldn't, this amazed me, what a well job you've done here at this track tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Ed. Truck's definitely a handful out here, and a lot of guys were really good on new tires, and I knew that to be good here, you had to be good on the long run, and so when people are getting by me right there after that first stop and there towards the end, I was just trying to stay right there and stay with them and hopefully get back by them, and it all worked out. So,
well, congratulations there again, Shawn, man. Great job. Way to handle that truck on this track. I took a little testing on it, and boy, was it a handful. You're right. Running lap after lap, what you did, it just amazed me. Like I said, Shawn, congratulations. You want to give a wave out and a thank you to anybody out there?
as always, just thank you guys for putting these on, and thank everyone for putting on a good show tonight. It was good, clean racing up front. On those restarts, I really thought we were going to have a lot more cautions on, especially in the beginning of this race, and it was just a great job by all.
Well, thank you very much. Roger?
Thanks, Ed. We want to talk to Dustin Lee if we could get just a moment with you here.
Yeah.
Man, great run tonight. Kind of watched you off and on all night. Looked like you had a really fast truck. You moved all the way up to second, and you battled extremely hard. You, Jeremy Patterson, and William Kirk there for about the last 15, 20 laps. Tell me a little bit about that battle and how intense it was in the conditions you guys were facing.
Yeah, that was one heck of a battle there. I was definitely the slower one, I think, out of the three. I just had the good position, I guess. Thanks to them, too, for running me clean and everything, too, as well. But, yeah, that was pretty intense. I was surprised I was able to hang on there.
How tough really was it to hang on to the truck? I mean, I know the tires get a little slick, and this track doesn't have tons of grip. But when you guys were racing there, and a lot of times you were side by side, how difficult was it just to hold your position and not worry about trying to pass that guy, but trying to stay out of his door?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. I mean, every turn you come out of, it just wanted to come around on you. And, not knowing if they're sideways beside you, going to come into you or anything. And, yeah, it was really, really tough because it was, every time you want to come out of the corner, you just want to punch it. And, obviously couldn't do that at all.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little treacherous. Well, man, it was a great run. Way to come home second. Is there anybody you want to say hi to, thank you to, anything at all?
Friends, family, sponsor all of the Rally, and thanks to everybody for putting us on.
Well, thank you, Dustin. And I believe that Ed is with Jeremy Patterson.
Thank you, Roger. Hey, Jeremy, got a copy?
Gotcha, Ed.
Hey, Jeremy, what a great run, man. You battled way up to the front there with William D. Kerr and Dustin Lee. Boy, you guys just had a battle back there. It was unbelievable, man. And the turnout was awesome. I thought you were going to go by there. You did go by there, William D. Kerr. You guys should battle. I mean, he was up on the high side, you were on the low side, and he got on the low side, you got up on the high side. It's just back and forth there for a while there, and finally got by him. And it's just awesome to see you up in the third spot there, Jeremy. You had a good run. Can you tell me a little bit about your racing tonight?
Yeah, Ed, that was some of the most exciting racing I've had on here. I know I've been saying that almost every week, which is why I keep coming back. But Dustin, William, there were a couple other guys up there too for a while. Chris Perryman, I saw him kind of lose it a little early on. Just incredible racing from everybody. Not one time did I think somebody wasn't racing fair or nice or respectful. I mean, it's what it's all about, and it was a really great race tonight. I had such a good time with these guys.
Yeah, it just seems awesome. You guys did a heck, like I said, Shawn, Butler, and I said you just did an awesome job here racing on this track. I mean, the clean racing that you guys week after week show us at the commentators, Rudy and Roger and me, to sit here and watch it and have a good time, especially at the end of this race. Jeremy, it was just awesome watching you guys battle back and forth, man. It was just a great race. Do you want to give a thank you all to anybody in the wave out?
Yeah, thanks to you guys for putting us on. Thanks to the guys in the league for racing so clean. I think we've definitely turned this into a better place, and definitely coming back every single week. And as always, thanks to my wife for putting up with my hobby.
I'd pour that out, Jeremy. Well, there you have it there, Roger and Rudy. There's our three top finishers. Twin ring Motegi tonight.
All right. Well, good job out there. Let's go down through the running order here real quick. These guys are pretty much everybody's left the server, I believe. Shawn Butler, of course, our winner tonight. Dustin Lee in second. Jeremy Patterson finishing third there with one heck of a battle. Him and William Kirk and Dustin Lee, one heck of a show they put on out there. Travis kind of falling off the pace a little bit, back to the fifth spot. Used up his equipment, hit the wall a ton there that we seen coming out of that. I believe it was out of turn 4. And I believe he may have knocked his toe out a little bit and struggled with it after that, but he managed to pull out a fifth place position. Kevin O'Brien big surprise there for me that, man, he got that thing up there and kept it in 6th place. Did manage to get by Robert Craze, it looked like, on them last couple laps. Robert had a little struggling part there where he did hit the wall coming out of turn 4 and took it down, and man, he slammed that inside wall pretty hard, but didn't bring out the caution and saved it. Great job by Robert out there. Good race by him tonight. Vic Greenwood pulling out the 8th spot. Timothy Lewis 9th. Matthew Breckel in 10th. Tommy Lee pulling out a 11th place after that massive wreck he was in. 12th place, Steve Hurst. 13th, Christopher Perryman. 14th, Kevin Schofield. And I guess that was it. 14 drivers on the track tonight. So, yeah, great race by everybody out here tonight, guys. And I want to thank you guys for doing a good job in the booth tonight. Sorry about me losing my sound and dumping you guys off like that, but the only way I could get it back was restart my computer. So, but thanks a lot, guys, and good job, and we will see you next week. Next week we go to Talladega for 75 laps.
Oh, awesome. Good track.
Yeah, so that should be a good track for these guys to run on. And I know we're going to see some good, clean racing out there. You know, with the track that they struggled on tonight out here, like we did see, and they ran that good of a clean race, Talladega should be a whiz for them, you know. So,
sure thing, Rudy. I think it's going to be a good race, especially at Talladega. We got clean drivers. I think they'll have a good time out there.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Ed. I think it's respectful as these guys race each other. We're going to see a ton of action. We're not going to see a bunch of problems. We're not going to see a bunch of yellows. It's just going to be a good, clean race. Before we get out of here, I just wanted to make a couple of quick points. Mm-hmm. I was impressed with the way these guys handled a really difficult set of circumstances tonight. This track is very low on grip. The truck really is a loose vehicle to race, and they all did a great job. Yeah, we had a couple, 3 or 4 little spins, one big crash, which really was a product of the loose situation. But overall, the guys did a great job of handling the trucks on a tricky track, but the track, at times, jumped right up and showed them, hey, you can't overpower me. I know you think you have a handle on this, but let me show you where your breaking point is. And a couple of guys bit the wall, and you know, in the end, we saw some great racing for 2nd, 3rd, 4th right there. Other than Shawn Butler had these guys just flat covered.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, that'll wrap it up for this week, and we'll see you next week at Talladega. And thank you guys for helping out in the booth and while I restarted my computer and all 9 yards. So thank you again, and staying here and being patient with me. And we'll see you next week.
Okay, Rudy.
Thank you, Rudy. It was a pleasure. See you next time, buddy.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Roger. It's a pleasure working with you and Rudy. Always, each week, man. I enjoy you commentate with you guys. It's just you do such a good job, and I appreciate all the hard work that we put into this. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Roger.